Well, on the track we also had sort of red and yellow sea light flag. That's
Yeah, in the meantime, you can see the castle car still standing, still along the track, and looking at the marshals, it doesn't seem to be starting anytime soon. So, yeah, it looks like, yeah, unfortunately, car number 28, yeah, we can see it on the board as well. It's a DNF. Unfortunate for them. It looked really good so far, and the lap times were quite fast as well. So it's a good big shame for the castle. So, well, next year maybe a bit more luck.
yeah, and the new car on the track, that's the team from Hamburg, the electric car, blue with green accents. One of the two teams from Hamburg here in Austria. The other one being the Hawks team. They have had significant issues in passing scrutineering. I hope they will make it to run out of order later today, but we haven't seen them yet. While Zwickau has managed to successfully driver change and is back on track. The driver will be looking for the 128.1, the fastest time of the first driver. So I hope that already in this first lap, the second driver will be very close to 130.
Yeah, what you see usually in the second driver is that, well, he gets the clear instruction to manage the car, manage the energy of the car as well, because the electric cars are very dependent on the amount of energy that they can bring along and the amount of energy that can regain by regenerative braking. So second driver is sometimes a little bit hampered in terms of strategy and how fast they are allowed to go. So especially in the last couple of laps, you will see somewhat slowing down. And we have another car on the track, right? It's University of Bath.
Yep, car number 14, one combustion car, closely followed by the electric car from TU Hamburg, car number E78, already getting the blue flag in their first lap. That's a bit unlucky for them, but they're off to go. Well, one of the two UK teams here, we saw some groups this morning from here. Unfortunately, they were disqualified, or they had a DNF during the driver change. I don't know what happened exactly, but either they could not restart or they had some issues with the intermediate scrutineering. Because Mickey, during the driver change, also safety checks will be done, right?
Yes, obviously. Scrutineers are looking for any free play on suspension or on dangerous situations, parts and loose, or everything that could potentially hazard to the driver, the marshals, or the spectators. And also, oil leaks they're quite strict about that. If there are any oil leaks, that's an automatic disqualification, whether it's brake fluid or engine oil. That's also potentially a dangerous situation. So they are, well, absolutely not lenient on that. Unfortunately, and we know from a couple of years past that they usually had some issues with that. Sometimes it's just a drop, but that's sometimes enough to get you disqualified, unfortunately. We don't know what happened this year, though.
Meanwhile, Tallinn drove their fastest lap of the day with a 1:27.5. This means that they are closing the gap to the fastest overall time of the day, which was still from Trondheim this morning. About half a second left. I think somebody will break it in the afternoon, don't you think so?
Yeah, already on the fifth lap, I would imagine that Tallinn will come quite close. Especially in the overall time, I think they will have a very good time in the finishers, because they were quite impressive in back in Italy a couple of weeks back, and they really dominated the competition. There are only a couple of other cars that they could compete with them, and they really dominated that, so there was no question who was going to win that.
Another electric car lineup in the green flag position. One of our commentators' favorites, racing car, very fast as well yesterday, very fast last year as well in Germany, Hockenheim. You can remember that very well. And let's see what they can do with their turn, where they can match Tallinn, who just now drove the overall fastest time of the day with 1:26.8.
Yeah, you could see the driver pushing really hard, and actually he broke the quickest lap time. Although Schweinfurt is not far off, it's a 1:27.9. Oh, but immediately pulling off to the side, something's really wrong with the car. He's just standing in front of us. 5 meters between drivers starting the car again. And he's off, but that wasn't the promising start, was it?
No, in fact it wasn't. We have seen some cars before also stalling in the first lap. The first car of the day, or the second car of the day, Theo Dortmund, did the same thing. They stalled twice in the first lap, and then flawlessly completed, so it might not be a reason for real panic.
It must be software.
When in doubt, usually it's software. Yeah. We missed out on the Schweinfurt car. You were commentating on their very good pace in the last lap. We're in lap, and now the driver change as well. Doing very well, while the Stalin catching up on Zwickhaus and overtaking right in front of Renault's. Let's see. Wait. Yes, that is good marshalling. Very well done, guys. So regarding marshalling, they're all team alumni, right?
And again, we see Jason car stopping to the side of the track. That's some serious issues with the car. I'm not sure what's really going on. I think the driver did a reset again. I'm not sure which is it. Giving errors or I should talk about that. Not good for the obviously. And stalling out twice a lap is really hurting your points.
That's of course a bit difficult to see with the electric cars. With the electric car, you usually start hearing a rattle or louder, whatever. With electric cars in general, it's very difficult to assess what exactly is wrong.
Yeah, now it's the third time that I can see from here within the first lap that Jason is off to the side. And again, it looks like that he has to reset the car every now and then. Not sure what the situation is, but it's not going to be good. And I'm not sure whether the marshals will allow this for a very long time, because potentially that's also a dangerous situation. If the car stalls all the time and needs to be reset, then that's obviously something really wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Then again, as long as he doesn't hold up the rest too much, it's really ridiculous. I can hear the sound just now. So it makes a beep sound when it goes off. Now it's stalling again. I think usually what happens at the organization allows this for a couple of laps to happen, but if it continues to happen, it's going to get a people flag, we need to come in and then these kind of situations.
There is something, one of the systems is stopping the car, so that means that there is something. Those systems are not there for fun, they are there for safety reasons, right? So those systems are activated because there's something wrong, and then you cannot ignore that for the whole endurance.
Yeah, while Schweinfurt is back, car 97, Bath is catching up on Theo Hamburg, and Grayson is actually on the move, so that's good. We're back in the move again. We have 6 cars on track, and we only have 2 sets of eyes, so we probably will miss something, sorry for that. But in the end, it's quite nice to report. Schweinfurt, second driver, seemed quite aggressive on the first couple of corners, so I'm expecting a lot. There's an overdrive.
Yeah, other than the stall just at the beginning of the lap, they look to have maybe solved this issue. I'm not sure what it is, but they're driving, and when they're driving, it looks fast, right? So let's hope they can continue without any hesitation.
Bath improving their time again with a 1:29.5. So also now below the 1:30 mark. Dresden actually managed to complete more than almost the whole lap without stalling. That's a good sign. We are looking to what are we seeing, Mickey? The rear wing?
Driver
well, I can see definitely the rear wing being off camera. I'm not sure whether it's the implementation or a setting of the wing, because we are driving clockwise, so maybe they chose the asymmetrical setup for the rear wing, but definitely it's a bit of off camera, but it's not a big one, so shouldn't be a big issue anyway, as long as they can keep driving.
Yeah, I've taken on my binoculars, but you're absolutely right. Well spotted, Mickey, that the Dresden rear wheel is hung a little bit to the left, so not completely horizontal anymore. While Tallinn again, well, they do very well actually. Hamburg comes flying by as well. Schweinfurt also in the 127.6. So Tallinn and Schweinfurt fastest cars on track. Usually I expect Tallinn to not be able to keep this out. They will be very safe in Schweinfurt on the other hand. No, but I think we're looking at the fastest times. But now I'm at see 144.2 in the Schweinfurt. Not sure what the situation is also the same for Hamburg. Whether it's energy saving or something else, we don't know. But it's still on the end. Well, I think this was full clean line. Well, this one is not really loose. A couple of laps, and probably the scrutineers will look at it then, but I don't think at the moment it's still looking sturdy enough. So it's at 1/3, so they're also picking up the pace. That's good. Both catching up on Schweinfurt there. Schweinfurt getting the blue flag now. Needs to come in. Both flies by, and also P17. Looks like they're picking up the pace. Let's see what the lap times do. This show quite promising. All the cars are now in the far end area. 132 for Hamburg, not really with them, but consistently faster. Racing points. Yeah, well, the times are pretty good as well. So it was a 1:28.4. So see a meatball flag making for the racing car. Yeah, these ones are very knowledgeable. I think they have an excellent eye. And they're if it's 30, then I'm issue they're allowed to go back out. And if there's nothing wrong on the car, I think that the time would also be the rear wing that's a bit off camera, that's not a good sign. Well, two cars just now. They're a little flat out there. The 131, so I think it's significantly faster than the other cars, but still, we don't see any times below the 1:30 mark anymore. Tallinn just completed their driver change, and I think it's also Hamburg that's just come in. A lot of things happening. Let's see what the second driver from Tallinn can do. Fastest lap of their first driver was the fastest lap of the day with a 1:26. Mickey has taken out his binoculars to look at the distance. Yeah, then there are a couple of scrutineers looking at the suspension of the rear wing, and they're pointing to the one of the brackets on the front side, I think. And, it's going to be a tough call, I guess, because it's a very well grey area, I guess. It's not really loose, it's not really a hazard. Do you allow them to go out and maybe get worse or not? Yeah, sorry, I think I see one of the team members calling. It's unfortunately the fourth race, and give them a big hand because they were really quick out there yesterday and today as well. A really nice looking car, and it's unfortunate that there was something wrong with the rear wing. We spotted that quite early, but it's just not safe enough to go on with that car, unfortunately. Well, last lap time. This is an improvement on their fastest time so far. And we have two cars now. Tallinn catching Zwickau, no blue flag. That's a bit surprises me a bit because they are clearly being held up now. It's okay because we have a checkered flag now for the Zwickau car. I think completing endurance, very well done. First car in the opportunity to start, first car to finish endurance, very well done. Yeah, excellent jump from Zwickau. Amazing, very consistent lap times, very quick as well, and no issues there. Well done. Now, they are back in black, car number 62 from OTH Redenburg, on track as well. We had a restart for Team Hamburg, so they are successfully managed to get the driver change now at the green flag position. Oh ja, dann war weg, das war jetzt Completely sure.
No, you're absolutely right. It's the first stint that's about to finish for the Bath team. I think they are just about to pull into the driver change area. I think we have another car coming out.
Yeah. Like a yellow, one car. It's called to win. We said the car is already their first lap. Let's see if their combustion car is to move it out a little bit longer and hopefully they are trying to complete now. Looking very fast as well. Telling Reese is fine. Telling me well, they are being catched now by car number 97 from Schweinfurt. I think has to do something with the fact that Schweinfurt or is Talent fast.
No, definitely not. I think Schweinfurt was a 149. Not sure why they were faster earlier on. That might be an option, but still doesn't account for 17. Oh no, the car slowing down just like a car from
Yep, I can clearly hear the engine revving but no drive. It indicates a drivetrain issue.
Dann habe ich bei denen ein paar Zeiten vergessen.
There's no real point to that.
I think the signaling that it was the chain or the drivetrain. It was a very quick look and they immediately saw it. So wow, what a quick performance from the team today. And we were really looking forward to some quick lap times from this team. So. Well done so far, and unfortunately they are right. And I see a couple of coming out of the car there.
I was just about to report on the kit team that
Oh no. It looks something at the back side of the car. It looks like a suspension issue at the back because the car is leaning over a little bit. I think it's the rear right suspension. I just wanted to. Now, unfortunately, wow, they only had 2 laps to go. I think Schweinfurt. Such a shame. They were really quick as well. I think they already knew. Well done, though, guys. See you next year. Got confirmation from the marshals that the Regensburg car they had a broken axle, so it wasn't the chain of the broken axle.
They have to on their home turf, let's see what they can do. Do they have an answer?
Surprised if they managed to do that the first time because it's such a difficult track to know. Although they usually have very good drivers, I would be surprised if it would be immediately the fastest time, but you never know.
It's definitely loose on the Karlsruhe car.
Continue development. The sound is also a bit strange though, isn't it?
It's danger on tracks.
Let's see whether they can go on and maybe obviously join the drive.
Car number 8. Good luck in Swedish. Good luck for you guys on the orange. 134. And Chalmers already were on track. We missed them. And this is impressive. 127 on their second.
That is really impressive because that's a 27 to combustion.
Both already now. Karlsruhe. 126.5 in the rear lap just before the big one. And the fastest time of the day. That's the first time.
Yeah, one of the marshals gave the sign to the driver that they situation could have happened there. So unfortunate for Kit, but that's also the end. Also the end of the
together with Team Brats now, maybe the win, maybe not, but at least battling in the endurance for the best time.
Yeah, well, it's all up for grabs, isn't it? I mean, we had the Regenboog car, which we thought would be really fast as well. We will have still the cat racing car coming out, the Rent team out there now, and it's all up there for the win, for the combustion class. We will have some and yeah, Graz looking as good as well. Team Graz making a lot of noise though, but we love that, so I'm not complaining about that. Looks really, really strong. Let's see what the lap times are.
Yeah, well, the Chalmers are flying out there.
I was just mentioning how fast this car looked out on track, and she immediately proved my point by putting on the blistering fast lap time. Very impressive. It looks so good. Well done.
But there's Stuttgart on the first lap, and we know they have good drivers, so I expect a more low 130 already in the first lap. Maybe even 129. Who knows? Yes, it's a 130.3 already in the first lap.
And let's not forget, some of the teams are usually stalling. I think they're on the last lap, if I'm not mistaken. Just the final straight below the Red Bull sign, and we will have another finisher on our hands. So very impressive job by them. And negotiating the last turn, Graz needs to be careful because this car will stop. And there we go, finisher Tallinn. Well done. Another finish, two competitions, two finishes. Well done.
Was 126, so they were 126 mark, which is quite impressive. To be honest, let's do a little bit, as they are things slowing down. Then again, this route has a little bit less laps. Yes, it's 126.3, so they have the answer to what France is doing, as we would expect from Well, we also have Bach on track. Oh, so I don't think so.
So they might not be far away from that. I think we don't have a last lap time yet, but we do have it for team last lap time. There we go. So only one lap left.
Fast on the last lap, which is good. So they probably energy accumulated. John was coming around the already not as fast as in the previous laps. And Theo Graz is really catching fast. So let's see what last time was down. John's getting the blue flag as well. Last time. Yes, it is 126.6. Great consistency from this driver. All low 126s, high 125s, that's super. 125.6, so yes.
Wow, that's a really nice battle. And just talk to one of the with good track conditions, we will have something special this afternoon. We will have a final three. We will have final three electric cars competing against each other, which are Zurich, Green Team Stuttgart and Delft, they will drive together on track for the final green. That will be spectacular. So after these cars, only a couple more cars there will be a small break, and then we will continue.
Congratulations, guys. 9,000 stolen hashtag on that real week. Very well done.
Well, and it's true what they say, time is flying when you're having fun, especially when you're having fun watching race cars. Setting first time, Stuttgart improving our third time, all the time, and yeah, it's just looking really, really great at the moment. I think we still have Chalmers driving around, probably one of the last laps before the driver change, and also we have UAS Munich. Very nice, very impressive.
2 laps to go, so I think they will begin the last lap time. Very well done by the organization to reach some nice background thunder. Last lap of all.
Yeah, this is so fast, and I think just because we have a very fast cars on the track, just saying there's something happening on the track. Nevertheless, I think Bob is still going strong, and I think they're on the last lap, right? So he's like, okay, I'm not going to get this fastest lap time. He's just pushing as hard as he can probably and bring the car on.
Already this lap of ball, that's 8 seconds into. Brats, do they have an answer for Stuttgart? I think not yet.
I think not yet.
Yeah, so we got the request from the organization that both the Green Team and Delft, both Green Team and Delft should come to the queue as soon as possible, because we are about to start the final phase. So spotters out there, Green Team and Delft should come to the queue.
For new car and track as well, was the electric car from UAS Munich. And we also have a new car at the green flag position. It's car number 70. Big tier and not complete turns with very good Stuttgart is catching up on Chalmers, who have slowed down a bit. Then they have to do a little bit of better management, verification for any failures, but it's really wild fast. Very fast, so fast. It feels like
we see a green Chalmers team, and Stuttgart is just flying past the Chalmers team. Obviously, Chalmers is talking about get the checkered flag. I think there will be in for the driver change. Yep, there we go, 1:36 for the final lap time, and Stuttgart very consistent, 1:28. Well done by Stuttgart as well.
So UAS 313 whizzing by. Fast cars. Let's see if they can keep quite a bit of endurance. And I'm also very curious when this Ken Racing are getting on their first lap. Fastest first laps that we've seen before were just below 1. Let's see if Ken can come close to that or not. It does look quite fast.
That's a very good first lap. I think there was only one other car being a little bit fast on our first lap, but this is very impressive indeed already. So I would expect if the driver gets to know the track a little bit, then I would expect a 26 or 25. And we have a checkered flag for the driver. So they're in for a driver check. Let's see what we can see on the binoculars. contenders for the Chalmers team. I'm just going to take a look.
And here at the gate, Stuttgart, who have just overtaken Munich car. Not quite sure. Also, the Munich car risen by quite early braking here. I think he can be a little bit later on the brakes. Still a bit conservative, while both cars are actually very fast, and especially the consistency of the cars. In 1 second, the fastest time, that's what you'll be looking for the endurance. Clean drives, consistent, fast lap times. So cat racing, they will go around 130, I'm sure of that, but will it be fast enough to match Stuttgart? It's a 126.2. They're catching up as well. So Chalmers is back on. Is on. We're waiting now for a few. Yes, the red flashing light. Probably a good news for Chalmers there. Shortly.
Yeah, that's quite quick as well, so no problems there. And Ren team really getting at the moment getting the last lap time, so they're halfway as well, almost. So very impressive performance so far by the Red team, right?
Yeah, it almost starts to.
We almost get used to it, right?
Yeah.
It's almost normal that this is we almost get used to it, but it's really just playing there. So this is our third lap already, and they already did a 26.2. I'm really curious about this time. Will that be a 24? Let's see.
I think they need to go in the 25s first to come close to what we're getting. Suspense that again. That's a 125.5, so they're in the 125s.
Yeah, only 6/10 of a second away from the fastest Stuttgart lap. So I'm hoping that they will have a piece, because that would be quite a battle on the track, right? So we will have the two fastest combustion later on this afternoon. And that's just a great battle between these two teams. I think that both of them are top contenders for the overall win, aren't they?
Start engines. Go. Stuttgart comes in for the driver change. Let's see if
Ja, der ist hier.
Siri nutzt du noch? Ja, ich habe die Verbindung, aber er hat mein Handy drin. Ich höre alles.
As they pull up to the green flag, Chalmers coming by again, and I'm looking at the, it's a 10th lap ready for them, so just after the drive change with the second driver, and we've been talking to one of the marshals, and
I feel some rain.
I think yesterday was went wow, 24.9 from Coburg. We were just saying how quick this car and team is, and they just beat the fastest lap time of today, 24.9. Very, very good, and it's only the 4th lap. So there's more where that came from. In the meantime, I think we still see the cars in the driver change anyway. Yeah, I don't see any big issues. I think one of the scrutineers are looking at the wings, but there is no drama there. So looks really good. Obviously, very good team, well prepared, and I think there will be yep. I think they will be
down. It's 132, so that's actually, yeah, you can't race it in 125.7. So, fastest time. Already at the first lap for the second driver, and also empty Stuttgart. Luckily, he is back. Let's see if they can catch Graz.
We have a proper battle on our hands, don't we? We have Stuttgart, and we have Graz, and we have our Cat team out there as well. Those teams are so quick, and they will probably be chasing each other down the track. Really looking forward to combustion cars. I do expect this time to drop, unless something else drops out of the sky, which is rain. We did feel a couple of drops, but that will only add to the drama, so bring it on.
Tires there. Direction, but they are certainly working their tire almost every corner. It's like cat racing.
Okay, 11 Mal Neustart.
It's 126. 6 for Cat. Let's see what Graz can do.
Yeah, the Cobra car was held up just a little bit. That's why we didn't see an improvement. And we see Graz. I think they were doing a 26-second lap as well. Yeah, 26.3. And Stuttgart doing 29 on the first lap of the second driver. So, and they're quite close actually on track. So you will see maybe a little bit of battle on the track as well. If they manage to overtake each other, so that will be quite exciting. I think car number E13 is driving in clean air. It's not really bothered by the battle of the other cars. So they don't have time. I think they're approaching this final part of their first stint, I think. This I think is the 7th lap, so they will have to.
Alter, hi, grüß dich. Ich bin schon wieder zu Siri.
Yeah, they're flying a little bit under the radar, but very quickly as well, so I think the consistency is the
very fast time. Graz is overtaking the Chalmers just now.
Was genau nachfragen?
By the Chalmers team, and Trent team is catching them swiftly. 125. So they should go right ahead on pace. Took him a little bit longer than Graz driver, I think, but then
Ja, frag nochmal nach, wie lange es genau dauert, weil
look at those times so close to each
20
other.
Minuten haben wir keine Elfer.
25.4 and then 25.9 and Copenhagen including 25.0. Within 1 second, these three cars. Very impressive to see how closely they are matched.
So E13, Munich, coming in for the driver changes now. Yeah, this looks very composed.
Lapping 27. Let's see what happens there. We'll keep a close eye on them. In the meantime, we still have the battle going on between Graz and Stuttgart, while Stuttgart is being held up a little bit by the Chalmers car. I think the Chalmers second driver is pushing as hard as he can, but obviously he has to save some energy as well. And Stuttgart doesn't have the problem; he just flies by, and probably we'll see the somewhat lower lap time. I'm not sure whether they are actually improving on the lap times. Yeah, it's a personal best for Graz.
125 flat, also below the 125s like at racing in Stuttgart.
So the three fastest combustion cars do a 24.90, 24.905, and a 25.00.
This is close. Let's put it like that. And we saw that as well yesterday in the other cars, both in the combustion and the electric class, that times were so close. In the end, we had blowing everybody in a second. But then again, that is an electric car, so the endurance race, it's always the question.
Then they will not have enough energy to energy need after racing energy. Doing a lot of coasting and difficulty and then regenerative braking. That's all about now I think we have
Let's get racing. And I thought it would be a nice thing to have a cat music for cat racing, so here it goes. But also some bad news.
De nächste halbe
It's starting to rain a little bit. I don't think the asphalt is getting too wet yet, but if this continues, the track will definitely become a little bit wet. So far so good though. I don't think the teams are having a lot of issues with that. In fact, we have a new fastest lap of France. At the moment we had the first draft, they improved on their fastest lap time with a 24.6, shaving another 0.3 of a second off their fastest lap. So that's very impressive, especially at this moment. Yeah, I think the second driver from Coburg is just itching to get out there and show what he can do with this car and maybe get that fastest lap back, right? So I think every driver here wants to have that purple time on their resume, and they can now easily say, I was the best or I was the fastest in the endurance. Just look at those times, 24.6, 24.7, 24.8.
Usually we have another guy in the commentary team, but he had to be